Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. Come on in, y'all. We're gonna ombre some purple today on a t-shirt. I think you're gonna love it, y'all. These are the colors that I have picked for my design. I think it's gonna be great. Whenever you get here, say hello. Make sure that you hit the heart button, y'all. When you hit the heart button, it tells me that you are here and lets me know that, I don't know, comment the word vibes. So hit the heart button, comment the word vibes, and then I'll be able to welcome you. How about that? So, my friends, I hope you guys are super well. We're going to use Regal Berry and Eucalyptus today on a gray color t-shirt. Okay? So, let's get this party started, y'all. I hope y'all had an awesome day. I sure did. I got a lot done today. Got a lot more to do tomorrow, and then a lot more to do the next day, and a lot more to do the next day, right? All right, y'all, make sure you sprinkle me out. That helps me out a ton. I am going to notify the broadcast channel. Down below, I put a pinned comment. It says comment vibes to get all the details. Right below that is a link to join our channel. It's free to join. It allows me to send you messages. Okay? Hashtag just do it. All right? What's up, my people? Can somebody tell me if Vibes is working? Y'all, I got a new office chair delivered today, and I can't wait to put that together. And I got a new little rolling cart delivered today. So I think after I'm done here, I'm going to go see if I can gather up my sons, and see if they'll help me do that. We'll see. All right, so here's how it works. Let me scoot this back. Hello, friends. Comment the word vibes. I've got all sorts of drinks and things here. Let me see. How do I want to do this? I'm going to take this out. So we're going to use one of Tiffany Thiessen's designs. It's called Spring Vibes. Thanks, Dawn, for the stars. Thank you, thank you. We're going to use this today. And I'm going to start, well, I've got my ink mat, okay? This comes with a plastic protector. I'm going to take this off. Hey, Beverly, I got your message, Beverly. I will look. I don't know that I have that, but I'll look, my friend. So I'm going to take my shirt, okay? I get my shirts off Amazon. If you want the link, I have the link I can give you. I absolutely love these shirts. They fit, in my opinion, true to size. Hello, Holly. I just put the link to the shirts in the comments, okay? So what I'm going to do is turn it inside out. And then, we have to heat set our little doormat, y'all. I'm all over the place. Okay, so I've got it right here. Okay, and what we're going to do, I just noticed something. I have tape on my jar of ink. I wonder what that's all about. Okay, so I'm going to take my ink mat and I'm going to place it in the center, kind of, sort of my shirt-ish. Is there a place to order the hutch and the seasonal things that go on it? Linda, I have a kitchen hutch. I mean, so the hutch is like by itself. No, the hutch is like how do I explain this, y'all? Help me. Y'all have purchased the hutch. There's an Easter hutch, a St. Patty's hutch, a Valentine's Day hutch. I have a kitchen hutch. Like each one you purchase and the items come on it. You don't interchange them out. That makes sense. Okay. Tony, these shirts are 60, 35, 5. 60 polyester, 35 rayon, 5 spandex. So they got a little bit of stretch, if you know what I mean. Hopefully that's what you're referring to as the shirts. Or if I'm 50-50 about something. I'm watching and sprinkled. Thank you, Christina. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We've got that pressed down. Hi, Diane. Thanks, Christina. I'm going to put my hand in here and I'm going to grab the neck, okay, and the ink mat. Thanks, Kim. Linda, send me a message, okay? And I'm going to pull it out. I want to make sure that I do not have any wrinkles. Like right here is like a wrinkle. Well, that's a terrible spot to have a wrinkle because it's right going to be where our design is. But I don't want to stretch out my fabric too much because then my design is going to be like stretched over here, if that makes sense. All right, I don't think it'll be there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a couple of things. Okay, Tony, good. I love these shirts. Like, I don't know if y'all see me wear the one that says Fluent in Foul Language. That is this brand of shirt. My Hot Mama shirt that I used to transfer on, the bright pink one, is this brand of shirt. Just trying to think what else. All right, I'm going to grab some squeegees. I'm going to turn on my Cricut heat press. And we're going to take our transfer. Hi, Mindy Mingo. Mindy Mingo. We're going to take our transfer and peel it off of the backer sheet, okay? Then I'm going to lay it down right here on my shirt, right about there. Y'all haven't y'all have not made shirts, you need to. These shirts are pretty inexpensive on Amazon. All right, let me hold it up to make sure that it's straight. I think we're good. Okay, so now that I have it in place, I'm going to then take my hand and I'm just going to work my hand all over. And I thought of something color-wise. No, I'm going to stick with my colors. Michelle, just do it. I love making shirts, man. I love having lots of t-shirts to wear, if you haven't noticed. Missy, have you ever purchased one of my ink bundles before? Y'all, the best way to try this is to get a tea towel, even pull it out of your drawer, even if it already has a design on it. Grab some ink. We have ink in little packets, y'all. Let me show you. Hold on. So, like, if you wanted to do this regal color, look. So, instead of you buying the whole jar, you can get the little packet. So, go get you some packets on my chalk website. Get you a small size A transfer. They're $11, but if you're a Perks member, you save 30%. Duh, sign up. And then just practice on that tea towel. Put it over it with a squeegee. Get you a little squeegee and just drag the ink over it. Don't have to buy a huge jar. Just try it. It's going to change your life. Just like using paintbrushes like we did on our mat over there that I'm going to bring out here in a second. Thanks, Christina. Made a shirt today for my son with the old school transfer Federal. I love that. Okay, well, Missy, I'm going to double dog dare you to do it. Yes, it is fun. It is, Amy, is such an amazing thing for gifts. You are correct. Okay, I'm going to lay this right here. We're going to grab our eucalyptus, and I'm going to do all of the leaves and the stems in eucalyptus, and hope, cross my fingers, that this shows up on this gray. If not, well, you know what? We're just going to have stemless flowers. Okay, so comment the word vibes. This is one of Tiffany Thiessen's transfers, her designs. You know, the girl from, like, Saved by the Bell. We've partnered with her. Hi, Eva. Hi, Mary. Oh, love it, Lori. That's so fun. Hey, Eva. Hey, y'all. Hey. All right, so now I'm going to just take it all the way up here to the very tippy top and make sure that I don't go overboard. Now, I am going to lift this up a little bit. Part of me tells me we're not going to be able to see this. That's what I thought. Actually, it's faint, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. We may not like it in the end once it's heat set, and that's fine. This is a true test. Okay? So I am going to go back over it. I was looking for a white shirt, but I ain't got one of those. Hey, Janet. All right, so let's see here. What am I going to do next? Do I want to just continue with... Yeah, we're just going to continue with the eucalyptus all over. I wanted kind of a soft feel for the colors tonight. My day was great. I did a lot of shipping. Holy cow. A lot of shipping. Okay, Linda, I think it is going to. I think we'll be okay, friends. We had French toast for dinner, y'all. It was great because I could chew it. I'm still trying to be careful with my, because of my wisdom teeth being taken out. I just want some chips and salsa. So bad. So bad. Y'all have no idea. Hi, Bambi. How are you, Bambi? I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you were so well. All right. Pick up all of my excess. Oh, I have one more set. Anita, I have it. Actually, I shrink wrapped it today. I just have to have Zach cut the comma. And then I'll get your invoice to you. Ooh, Lorena had bacon and eggs. I love breakfast for dinner. Yes, me too. Hi, Judy Jen. All right, hold on, y'all. I got it all over me. All right, let's see. I have way too much ink going right here. Don't want to leave your ink on the silk screen. Sit down a piece of pizza after her. Oh, no. Yeah, Kimberly, that's kind of like... Today I had... Zach was gone most of today. And he got a burger from Freddy's. Y'all have Freddy's? Freddy's Burgers. And they have like little shoestring fries. And I was looking in his little container for like the ones that are like not hard. They're like mushy. And I dipped it in ketchup and oh man, it was like the heaven. All right, there's that. We don't ship that, Mary. It is. I love me some breakfast tacos, y'all. But like for dinner. Those are the best. Okay. This is eucalyptus Mary Long. We have thin steaks and homemade cheesy potatoes with green beans. What's a thin steak? Ooh, baked spaghetti. Hey, Carrie. All right, y'all. Let me just make sure I get all of this excess off of the transfer here, the silk screen. Now make sure you hit the heart button and comment vibes. We're gonna also heat set our doormat that we did last night. Let me wipe this off. Oh, I have something to give away tonight. You know, imagine that. Should we do some Happy Meal? It's just a cute little jar of strawberry jam. And it says, look, free gift just for you. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to close up our eucalyptus. I think we're done. And we're going to use Regal. That piece of tape on the side. And berry. So, let's see. Just making sure it's all pressed down. Hey, Kathy Paramore. Oh, no, Janet. Isn't that a bummer? You could try contacting them to see if they'll cancel it. Okay. So I'm going to grab some Regal. I don't want to do this. Actually, I'm going to do, hold on. We used Regal and berry both on the mat from last night. And so now I am like hooked on those colors. And here I am putting my arm in ink. So I'm frozen. Uh-oh. Michelle needs more ink colors. Doo-dah, doo-dah.
Michelle needs a lot.
Michelle needs to start inking more. She needs to start using her bigger transfers.
Dylan, doesn't Michelle need a lot?
I mean, last I heard, you were not invited into this room.
Dylan's like, yeah, that Michelle, let me tell you.
Nobody said, hey, Zach, come in here.
Kira did. She called me.
Yeah,
she's
Kira
like,
also called me.
She's like, your mom is being foolish.
Yeah, Kira also called me.
I'm minding my own business. Yeah. Look, stay in your lane.
Oh, we need to stay in our lane, Dylan.
You're in the left lane. I'm in the right lane, so see your way out. Oh. Exit stage left. Hey, Dana. What's up, babe?
Yeah, come here.
Is it working?
I'm staying in my lane. You stay in your lane.
Phew, boy. Your butt. Y'all, what am I going to do with him? You quick pray. Alright, so I'm just adding some purple. I don't know how this is going to look, to be honest. I just wanted, like, the outer parts of the flower to be. Now, Kira wants out, of course. You know, she waits. Does your dog wait? Like, if they come to the door and you open the door and they don't do anything. But the minute you walk away, they decide to come in. Anybody else dog do that? Drives me nuts. Dylan, Kira needs you. All right, let's put some right here. I'm one tired lady too, Dana. Me too, girl. We're going to be tired together. Last night's sleep was absolutely horrific. Zach decided to keep everybody up in the house. But then proceeded to tell the boys I kept him up all night. Then you know, next thing you know, alarm's going off at 6:15. Hello, hello. Your dog's outside barking. Kira needs you, D. Go get him. Go get Dylan. All right, so there is the outline Hopefully this works. Hello, hello, Bobby. I went to bed a little late last night and I was up at 3:45. Dana, is that your normal time to get up? 3:45 a.m.? Or you woke up? Oh, yes. All the time, Mary. Okay. Now, I'm going to go in with a mini squeegee. Hello, Lisa. And we're going to do the berry. So, did I already grab a mini squeegee somewhere? Yep, it's right there. Okay, so here we go, friends. Oh, the dryer's done. Guess Mom's going to fold laundry when she's finished. Oh, if you have a small dog? I know my dog's like, probably close to 100 pounds. So I'm also trying to mix the colors at the same time as I'm applying the berry to the flower. I don't know, we'll see how it turns out. But you know my favorite color is purple. Okay. All right. I don't know, y'all. Let's see. I was hesitant, Missy, about using a brush on the shirt. I will first attempt that method on like a tea towel to where it's fine. Like, I don't want to try it on a shirt yet. That's awesome, Kimberly. Aren't they the greatest? Mary's dog about 50 pounds. Nope, I've been doing that since the time change. Oh, still? Dang. That's crazy, Dana. Okay, y'all ready to see this? I'm making sure. Okay, I got it off there. Let me get my little thing here. Ready? Always check your fingers. Always. Oh, I love it. Love it. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to set this over here. And then we're going to clean this. My dog is a pit and he's deaf, so he follows me from room to room. Oh, Eva! You're his ears, right? Yeah, I could have, Kimberly. Oh, well. All right, so I'm going to use a wipe to get all that off. Look, it almost came all off. Isn't that awesome? Now, I'm going to take the board eraser, right here, and get the rest of that off. And then we're going to clean the back. But this time I'm not going to use the wipes for the back, okay? So now we have a clean transfer. We're going to take our paper towel and wipe off all of that water. You raise dash hounds, and I have 9-week-olds that I'm starting potty training. Oh my gosh, I bet you are. Holy cow. Aren't those the wiener dogs? The little long hot dog looking dogs? Okay, so that is now clean. So, let me put this right here. I'm going to show you how to put the backer sheet on it. Okay, just like so. Flip it over, white side to sticky side. Line up the corners, line up the edges, flip it over. Wipe the rest of that water off. Okay. And grab our little plastic sleeve. Open this up. Thanks, Dana. Tuck that in. Then I'm going to put my transfer in there. Just know sometimes the corners will get stuck. And then I'm going to pull my little flap out. And then I store it like this because I hang them right over here. Okay? All right, now what I'm going to do is grab, y'all, I Hulk smashed the bag of wipes when I was opening it. And so I have to keep it in the Ziploc so that they don't dry out. Okay, so I've got that ready to go. Put this away. I've already cleaned my tools. So now I'm going to grab my shirt. Whoop. Okay, now the eucalyptus is a little on the lighter side. Hey, Sharon. You barely made it. I am going to, dry it. Okay, now for you at home, just let it sit overnight. You have a 14-week-old Dachshund male. Oh, how cute! You know what? I should have taken my finger and done the true ombre. I don't know what I was thinking, y'all. Let me just do it now. Okay, please hold. So I'm just kind of mixing the purples together along the edge to kind of give them more of a ombre blending look. Like so. Much better. Doesn't look as choppy. If that even makes sense. There we go. I think that looks better. Okay. You should like what I've been doing. I've cut my fingers with my packaging tape dispenser 3 times, and then last night I sliced my right hand with the metal tape measure. Dana, what are you doing? I need to send I don't even know, girl. Okay, we're gonna dry it. You at home making a shirt, let it sit overnight or let it sit for a few hours. Let it dry. I'm just speeding up the process. The eucalyptus is definitely lighter on the gray, as you can see. I should have gone maybe even like I don't know, Scout would have shown up. What do y'all think? Would it be too bright? Scout. I don't know, y'all. You thinking what I'm thinking? Oh, Janet, you like the stickers? We get sticker happy over here, if you haven't noticed. So from the view for y'all, it doesn't look like it looks nice and bright. My view, it looks non-existent. I know. Yeah, exactly, Kimberly. Somebody needs to send Dana some help. All right, let me hold it up and see if I can see the difference. Because I see it in the screen. It is not what I see here. Awesome, Lisa. It looks so light. In the direct light, it looks really light. But when it's not in the light, huh. Interesting. I wonder what we should do. Hey, Maud. I don't know, y'all. I really want to use some Scout. Again, what you guys are seeing is not what I'm seeing. Hold on. Should I leave it? Okay, y'all tell me to leave it or go over the eucalyptus and Scout. So many decisions. All right, so in the meantime, let me get my little sheets here. Okay, that's not going to work. That's not big enough. Yeah, it looks light. Leave it. Y'all can leave it. Okay. Get the transfer back out, ladies and gentlemen. Quiet. I'm not going to heat set it because remember that will shrink it. It's pretty dry. So I'm going to go back over, or I'm going to put the transfer back on, lining it up. You do you, Maud. That's right. Let me try it. Okay, maybe I am going to try the paintbrush. So I'm just going kind of along the outside. I don't know that the paintbrush technique works on the t-shirt though. Let's see. Kind of. I think I'm just going to go the whole route. Whole route scout, y'all. That eucalyptus is still very, very, very light. So, it's going to be fine. Don't use eucalyptus on a gray shirt. Because, again, what you guys see is not what we're seeing. So we're just going to go back over it. And scout. Because you know we have Scout and ink now. And how fun is it to have some metallic ink on your shirt? Oh yeah, that's going to look really cute with some fun spring earrings. Okay. So much for my soft tone spring shirt, right? I'm really trying to be careful that I don't get it on the purple. I agree, Vedral. Yeah, me too. I mean, I haven't used the Scout on a shirt yet, y'all. First time for everything. All right. Okie dokie. We learn from you all the time. I know, right? I was trying to say. Oh, Sharon, the reason okay, so you see how I'm applying like a second layer down to the shirt? That is awesome. I said that I didn't want to heat set it before I laid the transfer back down because I learned my lesson when we did the club transfer, the bunny on the canvas bag. I heat set the bag and then added the second layer where we did, I forget, we added the color. Like we did Dune, then we painted it in, heat set it, and then we laid it back down, the transfer, and it's like the bag shrunk and it didn't line up 100%. So that's what I was referring to. Okay? Sorry. I'm glad you asked because that's what I was talking about. Okay, don't be stupid, Amy. Just use both hands. That looks awesome. Now, for some reason, I feel like the purple flowers need white polka dots. Amy, stop while you're ahead. Just stop. Okay, let's grab our wipes. This Ziploc bag of wipes is about to drive me nuts. Because it doesn't fit on my little cart like I want it to. Or I need it to. Alright, so I have the wipes. I'm going over that. Okay, now we're going to take our board eraser and we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to wipe off all of that Scout ink in the silk screen. Y'all, I cannot get, I know this is so squirrel moment, I cannot get this darn tape off of me where my IV was. I take a shower every single day, okay? I take a shower every day. So don't think I'm dirty. Man, like I need some Goo Gone or something. Thanks, Anita. That's right, don't overthink it, Kimberly. All right, so now we're going to do the back side. Do not use a wipe on the back side. Just use your board eraser. Okay, then you take your paper towel, wipe off all the water. Remind me, y'all, we got to heat set our doormat too. Okay, and now we're going to lay this sticky side facing up, white side to sticky side. Line up the corners, line up the edges, flip it over. Make sure that your transfer is laying flat. Okay. And then put it back on our sleeve. And alcohol, okay. Nail polish remover, okay. I'm so glad I asked y'all. Vaseline, no? Come on, get in there. All right, so now, second time use. For real, it's going away. All right, so now we're going to grab our shirt and we're going to dry it because we are going to heat set it and we're going to heat set our doormat. So, let me just dry this a little bit. Yes, I still have my ink mat inside. It's okay. Our dryers don't get so hot that it's going to melt that plastic. Okay? Baby oil. Okay. So I just want to make sure that it is pretty much dry. I mean, our flowers are good to go. I just need the green part, the Scout. Because if you don't let this dry, like obviously you at home, I tell you guys all the time just to let it dry. If you don't, and you go and you apply your parchment paper down, it could fill up, okay? I know Sharon isn't awesome. It did, Janet, it did come from Amazon, yes. I will post the link again. I love these. Gooby Gone, yes, that's what I have. I was like, maybe I need to put that on my arm. It's still a little bit tacky. There's a fly in here. It's like the first fly I've seen all year. Starting to warm up. It was absolutely gorgeous here today, y'all. Like, it was sitting by the pool laying out weather. I cannot wait. If y'all don't see me for a while, you know where to find me. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is take out my ink mat. Okay, so I'm going to lift this shirt up, holding it like this, and then I'm going to grab this. And I forgot to grab my little heating mat thing. Hold on. Here it is. So now I'm going to very carefully just slide this in right underneath that design. I don't care that it's, you know, not flat, right? Like everything underneath is going to be wrinkled, but I'm more focused on my design being exactly over this mat. That makes sense. So like my stems right here, not so much. I need to wipe this off. Hold on. I got just a little bit of scout down here. It's coming out, y'all. It's coming out. It's coming out. Hot dog. Okay. Square, square. All right, good to go. Now I'm going to lay this down. Like that. Then I'm going to take this and I'm just going to set it there. I do have this on at 300 and I'm going to just go like this for about 30 seconds. I don't want to leave it in the same spot. I don't want it scorching my shirt. Okay. It spit snow here today. Oh my. No thank you. So y'all make sure you hit the heart button, comment the word vibes, grab this transfer. You'll need to get the Scout ink if you don't have it. I did not put that in the cart. I had eucalyptus and we totally trumped the eucalyptus and went for the Scout. Okay, so I'm going to let it cool down just a little bit. And then I'm going to like make sure I feel it. Is any of it tacky? There's still a little bit. I'm just going to go over it a little bit more. Thanks, Nancy. Okay, like so. All right, and then we're going to take this out. I always like to do the insides of my shirt. Hey, Sandy. Okay, and I am going to just add this here. Just a little bit. In case that ink was still wet. All right, and now we have a shirt with Spring Vibes design on the shirt. Look. How awesome is that? Okay, so now what we're going to do is use our parchment sheets. I am going to grab that doormat. So hold on. Right here, we did last night. Home. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to just do this. And I'm just going to do the same thing. Move it around. Keep setting it. Thanks, y'all. All right, I'm going to lift that up. Turn it this way. Same thing over here. Now this I let sit overnight. Okay. But it's just the same concept. You are allowing the ink to become one with the fabric. Like this is a type of textile, right? Just like your shirts. Just want to heat set it. Thank you, Donna. Hi, Dina. All right, so there's that. I mean, this was again, I let this sit overnight. So this is already dry. And now it's ready to be put outside in the backyard. I'm so excited. So we've got our home shirt and we have our spring vibes. With our little flowers and Scout. Check it out. Ta-da! Let me know what y'all think. Hit the heart button, comment the word vibes. Go check your messenger. Go grab all the supplies to get it. All right, friends. Have a great night. Peace out.